Welcome to a land where history breathes life into every corner and culture dances in every breeze. In Sudan, nestled among the towering Taka Mountains, a story of love and resilience took root. Discover the enchanting saga of Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj, a love that became a beacon of hope for generations. As Al-Muhalliq's heartfelt poetry echoes through the Festival of Unity, the joy of the celebration is shattered by Wildmoz's vicious rumors, casting a shadow of doubt over Tajooj's loyalty. Amidst the flames of jealousy and betrayal, Al-Muhalliq faces a heart-wrenching choice that could tear their love apart forever. Tajooj stands resolute. Her love is unwavering, but the seeds of discord have been sown. Imagine being deeply in love, but every step forward is met with jealousy and betrayal. The tension between love and betrayal grows unbearable as Al-Muhalliq faces a heart-wrenching decision that could change everything. How far will he go to protect his love, and will their bond survive the ultimate test? The climax of this tale is sure to leave you breathless and yearning for more. The moonlight kissed the desert sands as Al-Muhalliq's love for Tajooj blossomed like a desert flower. His heart overflowed with emotions, and his soul found solace in poetry, the language of his love. But in the heart of the desert, love is never simple, and their story was about to take a darker turn. As Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj settled into their married life, their love blossomed like the flowers along the banks of the Setit River. Every day was a new adventure, filled with laughter, joy, and the simple pleasures of being together. Al-Muhalliq's love for Tajooj was so intense that he couldn't contain. His poetry continued to celebrate Tajooj's beauty and their love, making him a revered figure among the Humran tribe. His words turned into beautiful poetry, praising her beauty and grace. His songs about Tajooj became well known, spreading across the region, making her the subject of many discussions. Despite his deep love, Al-Muhalliq's public display of affection through poetry was frowned upon by the tribe. His poetic expressions were considered shameful and inappropriate, bringing unwanted attention to Tajooj and their family. The tribe elders, including Tajooj's father, Sheikh Mohammed, disapproved of his actions. Even though Al-Muhalliq continued to display his affection through poetry. However, their happiness was not without challenges. The shadow of jealousy loomed over their union, particularly from Wildmoz, whose envy grew with each passing day. His heart, filled with bitterness, could not accept Al-Muhalliq's newfound happiness. Driven by a desire for revenge, Wildmoz began to plot against the couple, determined to disrupt their joy. He saw an opportunity to turn the tribe against Al-Muhalliq, using the tribe's disapproval of his poetry to his advantage. Wildmoz began to plot against Al-Muhalliq, seeking to drive a wedge between him and Tajooj. Wildmoz's envy culminated in a dangerous confrontation. One night, he set fire to Al-Muhalliq's stockpile of wood and animal pens, causing chaos and fear among the villagers. The act was a direct challenge to Al-Muhalliq's honor and love for Tajooj. Tajooj was deeply troubled by the escalating conflict. She loved Al-Muhalliq, but was torn between her affection for him and the growing tension within the tribe. Her heart ached as she watched the man she loved face increasing hostility from their people. Desperate for a solution, Wildmoz sought the help of Nafisa, a fortune-teller known for her mystical insights. Nafisa, using her skills, predicted that Tajooj's heart was divided and hinted at a tragic future if Al-Muhalliq continued his poetic ways. This prophecy fueled Wildmoz's determination to separate the lovers. At the village market, tensions boiled over. Wildmoz and his friends confronted Al-Muhalliq, mocking his poetic expressions of love. The market, once a place of trade and camaraderie, became a battleground for words and emotions. Al-Muhalliq defended his love for Tajooj, but the seeds of doubt and conflict had been sown. Seeing the turmoil, Al-Muhalliq's mother intervened. She pleaded with her son to find a balance between his love for Tajooj and the tribe's traditions. Her wisdom and concern for his well-being made Al-Muhalliq reflect on his actions and the consequences they brought. Al-Muhalliq faced a heart-wrenching decision. To protect his love for Tajooj and honor his family, he had to choose between his poetry and his marriage. The weight of this choice bore heavily on him, knowing that either decision would bring pain and sacrifice. The confrontation at the market was just the beginning. Wadjuwail's envy continued to fester, and he began to plot more sinister ways to disrupt Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj's happiness. He sought the counsel of Nafisa, the fortune-teller, hoping to find a way to weaken Al-Muhalliq's resolve. Nafisa, known for her cunning and manipulation, saw an opportunity to exploit Wadjuwail's jealousy. She fed his insecurities and planted seeds of doubt in his mind, suggesting for the second time that Tajooj's heart might not truly belong to Al-Muhalliq. These words, like poison, fueled Wadjuwail's desire for revenge. Back at home, Tajooj sensed the growing tension. She knew that their love was being tested, and she stood by Al-Muhalliq with unwavering support. Her love was her strength, and she was determined to face whatever challenges came their way. One stormy night, Al-Muhalliq's emotions overflowed. As lightning illuminated the desert sky, he began to sing, revealing deep-seated memories of past loves. Tajooj, hearing his heartfelt songs, felt a mix of anger and compassion, realizing the depth of his passion and the torment he faced. Tajooj, angered by the songs, left their marriage home to her father's residence. The strain of the conflict took a toll on Al-Muhalliq. He began to question his worthiness and the sustainability of his love for Tajooj. His despair grew as he grappled with the expectations of his tribe and the purity of his feelings. To find peace, Al-Muhalliq retreated into the wilderness. Among the trees and under the vast sky, he sought solace and clarity. His songs echoed through the forests, carrying his love and sorrow to the ears of nature itself. After days of wandering, Al-Muhalliq returned to the village, his heart heavy but resolved. He realized that his love for Tajooj was worth fighting for, no matter the cost. His return brought hope to Tajooj, who had been anxiously awaiting his arrival. Despite the growing conflicts, Tajooj remained steadfast in her love for Al-Muhalliq. She returned to him, determined to stand by his side and face whatever challenges came their way. Their reunion was bittersweet, filled with love and sorrow for the trials they had to endure. Despite his resolution, Al-Muhalliq struggled to suppress his poetic nature. One night, unable to resist, he sang a song that reached the ears of his tribe. The breach of his vow led to renewed conflict, setting the stage for further trials and tribulations. Amidst the growing tension, the village prepared for the Festival of Peace and Hope, a celebration of the tribe's solidarity and strength. It was a time when the villagers came together to honor their warriors, celebrate their traditions, exhibit their horse and camel riding abilities, and strengthen their bonds. Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj were at the heart of the celebrations. Their love story had become a symbol of hope and unity for the tribe. The festival was an opportunity for competition between warriors on horse and camel riding and controlling abilities and skills. The festival was filled with music, dance, and feasts, showcasing the rich culture and traditions of the Humran tribe. However, Wadjuwail saw the festival as an opportunity to further his plans. He approached Nafisa, seeking her guidance on how to use the celebrations to his advantage. Ever the manipulator, Nafisa devised another sinister plan to create a rift between Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj. During the festival, as the villagers gathered around the horses and camel racetracks, Wadjuwail and his friends began spreading rumors for the second time. They whispered lies about Tajooj, questioning her loyalty and love for Al-Muhalliq. These rumors, intended to sow discord, reached Al-Muhalliq's ears. Al-Muhalliq, already aware of Wadjuwail's envy, tried to ignore the rumors. But the seeds of doubt had been planted, and they began to grow. He found himself questioning Tajooj's loyalty, despite knowing deep in his heart that her love for him was true. Tajooj, sensing Al-Muhalliq's unease, tried to reassure him. She spoke of her love and devotion, but the rumors had created a shadow of doubt. Al-Muhalliq's heart was torn between his love for Tajooj and the poisonous words of Wadjuwail. The tension between them grew, and Al-Muhalliq's once joyful poems took on a darker tone. His words, filled with love and passion, now carried a hint of sorrow and doubt. Tajooj, hurt by the growing distance, struggled to find a way to bridge the gap. Wildmoz, seeing the cracks in Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj's relationship, felt emboldened. He devised a plan to drive them further apart. He sought Nafisa's help, hoping to use her manipulative skills to create a situation that would force Al-Muhalliq to question Tajooj's love. Nafisa, ever the cunning fortune-teller, suggested a plan that involved deceit and betrayal. She proposed creating a false scenario where Tajooj would appear to be unfaithful. Wildmoz, desperate to win Tajooj's heart, agreed to the plan. As Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj navigate the aftermath of their shattered love, the dark clouds of jealousy and betrayal continue to loom. What will happen when love faces the ultimate test? Can Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj find a way back to each other, or is their love lost forever? Stay tuned for part 3 of this series, Whispers of Betrayal, The Downfall Begins, to find out how Al-Muhalliq and Tajooj confront the challenges that lie ahead. Their love story is just beginning, and the journey is filled with twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next chapter of this captivating story.